Hello YouTube, Soco Tc Max. I love it, I really love it. I have one, I enjoy it. This is perfect. One of the things I don't like is this. This is the turn signal switch. It's not easy when you have to put it back in the middle after turning. So when I heard about STS, Smart Turn System, I was really excited. I decided, wow, I need this one. So I started to look on the internet and on YouTube to find out if somebody had installed it on a Soco, any Soco, but nothing. I contacted STS and they said, no, you're the first one asking about that. So I decided it was time to do something about that. And before I continue, let me explain that I'm not a pro, I'm not a YouTuber, so the best proof about that is that I managed to film the whole thing in story mode instead of full-size screen. And sometimes it's not easy to see what I'm doing. So if you have some question about what I did and you need some more details, so please ask me kindly in the comments and I will answer. So what's inside the box? I will go very quickly there because you can see that in the other videos. So in the box you have the unit, you have some connectors and the instruction manual. In the instruction manual, what's important is to know where to insert the unit and which wires you have to cut to do so. And the cuts you have to know are going by colors. You have the example for Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, you name it, but of course no Super Soco. You can find this diagram on the internet though, but even if it shows the proper colors, it shows the wiring after the original flash unit of the motorbike, and you need the one before the flasher unit, so it didn't help. Next thing to do was to unmount the switch from the handlebar to find out which wires I had to cut. Here you can see that the signal is grey, the left is red and the right is yellow. I followed these into the cable and arrived to these mounts, the spaghetti ball. Luckily they were going in the first connector, the blue one just here in the front. I unplugged it, put it aside to have more space to work around, and I wanted to test it the last time just to make sure I was not cutting any other wires. So I put the switch in the middle, tested that there was no contact, put it on the left, tested that I had contact between the grey and the red, and put it on the right to test that I had contact between the grey and the yellow. Now that I knew which wires I had to cut, I had to find out where to get 12-volt power supply. And the original flasher unit from the motorbike was easy to access and has a red and a black 12-volt supply. Be careful, the motorbike has high voltage, make sure you choose 12-volt. To do so, STS provides you with tap connectors, which is very easy, but one of them was dead on arrival for me, so I had to improvise and make one on my own. It's easier for you when it's on paper. You can pause this one and print screen there. There you can see that you have left red, signal grey, right yellow, and the table to figure out how to connect these wires to your STS unit. Are you ready? So let's go. I cut the wires, strip them, then I crimp the bullet connectors that I found in the package. And because I already had bad experience with that type of connectors, I wanted to make sure that the connection were good before going further. Then it was time to try to put everything back where it was, connect back the blue connector, connect the power supply, and connect only the wires going from the unit to the flasher relay of the motorbike, as instructed in the manual. Then with the power supply connected and these 3 wires connected, if you start the bike you should see a flash. Like that. Now I could connect the rest and try to find a place for the STS unit. This one has to have the logo pointing upward and the arrow in driving direction. I found a spot I liked and mounted it as instructed with the cable tie provided by STS. And with a little fight I even managed to put everything back in the insulation pouch. It was now time to go back to the switch and transform it into a button. That's what you have in a Super Soco Tc switch. First I thought it was a good idea to take off the ball, but it was a mistake. So I had to mount everything back and put the foam thingy that are provided by STS to transform the switch into a button. This is the small one. I had to go over to the bigger size and adjust a little bit to make it work properly. Here we go, the installation is finished, it works properly. It's been installed on my bike for a couple of days now. I unfortunately don't have the possibility to film while I'm driving. And anyway, the main purpose was to show you how to install it on the Super Soco Tc motorbike. I hope my explanation was useful. If you liked it, put a thumb up so I will know it. And if you have some questions, put it in the comment and I will answer. Bye bye!